Today we're making Budae-Jjigae. It's a hybrid dish of American processed foods like canned beans, processed cheese, Vienna sausages, hot dogs. And Budae means military base. Jjigae means stew or soup. And this Budae-Jjigae comes with truly a sad story. In the early 50s, Korea was devastated by war. And so there was extreme scarcity in food and especially animal protein. So people would scavenge the US military base and obtain processed foods and be able to marry it with some local Korean flavors. And so today we're going to make a very beautiful dish called Budae-Jjigae, and from utter brokenness, birth, surfaced now what we call one of the more popular Korean dishes that people share. cheese. 진짜 맛있는 치즈. 이거 뭐야? 이거 뭐야? 진짜 좋아하는 핫도그. 이거 소세지. 소세지. 스팸. Happy New Year, Team So Much! It's 2019! Friends, to start the new year right, I know a lot of you are in recovery mode, so I have the perfect remedy for all of you. Today we're gonna make the Budae-Jjigae. Some of my friends, they call it the Budae-Jjigae, but again, to each their own. Budae or booty, I don't care. We're gonna feast tonight. Take a look here. Come around. Let me show you something. So we got the veggies, obviously. We have ripe kimchi. We have fresh onions. We have enoki mushrooms. Come on now. We got some firm tofu. Do not use the soft stuff. It does break easy. So firm tofu. And take a look here. This is a gold mine. This is beef bone broth with some dashi. So we got the nice full flavor of the beef bones. And we got the kelp. We had the anchovy. We got the top portion of the onions. And some dried anchovy, and don't forget the dried shiitake mushrooms. This is magical right here. To that, we're going to add a different style of kimchi. This is the sauteed kimchi. So if you've been paying attention to my other videos, flavors can be layered. So we got the ripe kimchi, about a few weeks old, and this is about over a month to a month and a half old. And because this is extra pungent, we need to saute this. I use avocado oil and just sprinkle in some sugar to offset the sourness. And then you're gonna have a nice separate bowl of delicious sauteed kimchi. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment, how this comes together. To that, we're going to add some ramen noodles. And we're going to dress the ramen noodles with some cheese. Friends, you know from my previous videos, there's no such thing as mediocrity. Stop watching if you're about the less is more. This is all about how do we take the familiar things and take it to a whole nother level. Gouda cheese. This is gonna add a good smoky note to our Budae-Jjigae. I need to come closer because I think the closer you get, there might be a thing called smell-o-vision. I think we could accomplish this today. All right, let's see if we can smell this together. We're going to use, this is our protein for Budae-Jjigae. We got pan-fried Spam. Look at me again. I just need to talk to you guys for a moment. Texture is key. If you look at Budae-Jjigae, for all my Koreans and non-Koreans that went to all your Korean bars and Korean restaurants, because you know they serve up some Budae-Jjigae, let me just educate you on just a higher level of Budae-Jjigae. Texture is so important. So instead of just slicing up some Budae and throwing it into a shallow pot, you want to crisp up both sides of the Spam. So when you're biting, people aren't saying, oh man, boiled meat. They're saying, oh man, filet mignon of Spam? Whoa. That's what we're talking about. Come back here. Then we got some grilled all beef hot dogs. Make sure you go with the all beef because the all beef and the good hot dogs, they have that snap. All my Chicagoans know what we're talking about. The Chicago style hot dogs, what do the hot dogs come with? A perfect snap. We're using all beef hot dogs. Come back, take a look here. Now we're using beef kielbasas. Kielbasas, all beef, and we smoked the kielbasa. So we're getting more smoky notes to this Budae-Jjigae stew. And friends, you know Sonma, we always take it to the heavens. We have something more luxurious. We talk about Budae-Jjigae being a hybrid, a fusion dish of American processed foods, as well as Korean flavors. Combining the two, making a beautiful, beautiful dish. So take a look here. We're gonna use smoked beef ribs. What we're gonna accomplish today is a super beefy Budae-Jjigae with the exception of Spam. Let's put it all together. Isn't this exciting? Oh! Did I tell you I'm a part-time magician? Abracadabra. Let's take a look here. The sauteed kimchi as the centerpiece to our Budae-Jjigae. Now let's dress the entire pot with all these magical elements. Let's get the pan-fried Spam. All my Spam lovers, this is your moment. This is for you guys. Shout out to all my Spam lovers. Oh, let's get our hot dogs. And to all my bros out there, this is when a sausage party is perfect. This is when it's permissible to have a sausage party. Why? Because we got beef kielbasa, come on. Look at this, guys. To all my, hold on, let me just talk to my viewers. To all my Polish peoples, dzień dobry, dziękuję. Let's take a look here. We're gonna put in some beef kielbasa, all right? And friends, take a look here. This comes from this. Beef smoke ribs, come on. This is primitive food. This is where, I don't care how bad your day is, this is where you're like, oh man, I just totally forgot what's going on. A happy face, smile with me. So let's add the smoked beef ribs. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. How good does this look? Let's double down on the kimchi. All right, look at that. Come on. 2 different styles of kimchi in one Budae-Jjigae. I don't care if you're born in Korea or if you're born stateside, none of you have seen this before. Take a look here, come on. This is like the ultimate birthday cake for all you foodies out there, right? Take a look. Happy birthday to you. Fresh onions. Oh, oh, yes. Now we're feeling healthy again. All right, the blood pressures are decreasing here. Now it's healthy. Oh man, look at this. Cucaracha, cucaracha. All right, tofu, firm tofu. Do not use soft tofu because it will break. We're just using firm tofu. All right, enoki mushrooms. Oh man, look at this. Yes. We're gonna add our Budae-Jjigae sauce. So we're gonna add it right here. And be mindful of your guests. Some may like spicy. This is just garlicky, spicy. Definitely a lot of umami from the, as you saw, the ingredients, some soybean paste. But I like mine with a special kick, some green onion. Oh man, make it rain, green onions. Yes, add a nice peppery note, oniony note. Friends, you know what this is. All right, we're gonna put that right on top. And we're gonna add our special cheese, the Gouda, right on top. All right. All right, friends, now we're gonna combine it all with our beautiful stock that we made today. So let's add a few cups here. Oh, I am so excited for my guests. And imagine just turning on the fire to this portable stove. This is a communal dish, by the way. So we're sitting at the table. We all have our bowls of perfectly cooked rice. And we're just gonna let the stew while we're talking, catching up. All right, one last cup here. All right. And Team Sonmat, we're a team. This is an interactive moment. So come around here. I'll be your hand. You turn on the stove. You give the blessings here. Let's turn on. Tell me when. Tell me when. Okay, I heard you. Here we go. Friends, I'm so excited. So excited, I need to say it again. Happy New Year! Now, I think the perfect pairing for this Budae-Jjigae, since we have a lot of spice and savory, and just you got all these proteins going on, we are going to pair this with makgeolli. Makgeolli is rice wine. It's creamy, milky, and you can't forget the soju. Soju, it's self-explanatory. You guys know what soju is. So I'm gonna grab some bottles and enjoy with some family. Let's go. Here's the soju, makgeolli. All right, let's head back together. Hyun, would you have a shot with me, please?
Yes, sir.
Hyun, I'm glad you can join me.
Thank you for having me, Abby.
Friends, meet my favorite cousin. This is Hyun Kim, and he's been gracious enough to help me put all this together. And for all my Koreans and or non-Koreans that can use a little education on our drinking culture, we got the rice wine, creamy, milky, sparkling, perfect pairing with your spicy foods, especially this spicy Budae-Jjigae stew, and the good old soju. Who doesn't know soju at this point? So I'm gonna show you a proper way to drink with your elders, as well as just an excuse to drink together. So this is kind of the traditional, you get these aluminum cans and you pour this good milky substance in here. And so if my brother man Hyun can grab his, I'm going to use two hands, and if the gentleman or woman is older than you, they just stick out one hand with this. So Hyun being this fine gentleman and I being his younger cousin, we're gonna use two hands. And we're gonna pour here, all right? And then we're gonna switch, and I'm gonna hold both hands, and Hyun uses just one hand. Thank you. All right, now we're going to drink this. And so we're gonna toast, and I have to look away. I know it's kind of funky, but this is how we do it. So he drinks, he could face me, he could look at all this glory right here, while I look away and we sip together. And cheers in Korean is ganbae. So here you go, Hyun, ganbae. Now let's do the soju. When you go to most Korean restaurants or Korean restaurant bars, this is very standard for the shapes of the shot glass, all right? Hyun and I, we're just homies, so we're just gonna keep it easy going. I'm gonna pour him a shot, I'm gonna pour myself a shot, and we're just gonna toast to a happy new year, and then we're going to feast. Pour him a shot, pour myself a shot. And friends, you know what's good about this? This is ice cold. I just had cryotherapy done to my hands right now. That's how cold this soju is. My brother man, Hyun, love you, happy new year. Happy Cheers. New year. Now let's marry everything together here. This is gonna add all that good spicy garlicky note here. All right, and we're just gonna give it another few minutes and let this all come together. And I am so excited to share this with my guests today. Friends, the stew is coming together perfectly. We got the Spam, we have the all beef hot dogs. Look at this. We didn't forget about the smoked beef ribs. Right, that's just a whole nother level. Then we got the kielbasa. That's somewhere in here. Let me just grab one for you for your viewing pleasure. Beef kielbasa. And then we have some more proteins here. This is for all my vegetarians. There you go, you got some firm tofu. Then you have the enoki mushroom. Look at that. Oh, This is gonna be succulent here. Oh, look at this. Who doesn't love perfectly cooked noodles with some bomb stew? Taste, taste, taste. Oh. I think I'm gonna go loco here. This is out of this world. Please try this recipe. I'm showing you all my tips because what? Your team Sonmat. You make this for that special somebody or your friends. You're celebrating someone's new job, someone's new relationship, someone's new passions. This is the perfect celebration right here. And don't forget, makgeolli and soju, the perfect pairing. I think this is ready to serve. The noodles are ready. Let's start plating here. All right, so we got the noodles. We got some tofu. We got some all beef hot dog with the perfect snap. Don't forget the Spam. Ooh. Look at this, pan-fried Spam. What do I see here? Look at this, look at this. What do I see here? Smoked beef ribs. Oh, follow this smoked beef rib to the bowl. Come on, airplane. And enoki mushrooms. Look at that, look at that. Can you smell it? Can you smell it from home? All right, right here, put it right there. We're gonna add our beef kielbasa. And then let's add the soup. So ladle it in there. All right, friends, it's now time to taste. Here we go. I love beef kielbasa and a little tofu with the soup. Let's give that a try here. Oh, with the enoki mushrooms right here. Don't forget the perfectly cooked noodles. Here we go. Oh, this is the ultimate Budae-Jjigae. Friends, I'm so excited to feed my guests. They couldn't wait. I think they started without me. So I hope you tune in next time. And let's go now enjoy our cooking. How's everybody? All right. All right, Team Soma, see you next time.